Day 11, Vlogtober. Hi everybody, I'm Wendy. Welcome to my introverted life. We are doing a daily whip challenge for Vlogtober. As you can see here, this is a list in unique form of projects that I'm working on. We have dice, we roll the dice. Dice determines what cross project we will work on using crisscross. I know what I'm talking about. You're not gonna know what I'm talking about, sorry. One number, down a number, crisscross. Makes sense in my head. Other people call it something else, I just don't remember what it is at the moment. So yeah, we'll roll the dice and see what project I'm working on today. If it is a project with like a written pattern, not one that's digital, I will do stitch with me. If not, then you'll just see the project progress, because I film on my phone, and yeah, I have to use my phone to get the pattern. This is done 25/7 style. Instead of the same project each day, I do a different project each day, so I'll work on it for 25 minutes. And here we go. 1-1. That gives us mini clockwork dragoline. Now this is in my drawer. So we go in here to the bedroom. We'll turn on the light so that you can actually probably not something you want to see. I apologize. And it's in the way anyways. Now we have to find the project that I know is not it. That should not be it. That is Steampunk Navigator. It has been a while since I've worked. That is definitely not it. I think this is it. Kind of looks like it. Yep. This is it. Throw that there. And put these back in here. I have not worked on this project in a while, so I knew there was another one somewhere. Off with the light. If I think about it, I'll cut that part out, but this is me we're talking about, so I probably won't remember. There it is. One of the few things I have in a Q-snap at the moment. They're great. Oh no, we've got issues. It's got a cover for it, which I think I had to take off. Oh. Oh, barely. Hung on. Thank you. Help me. Oh, thank you. Anywho, I'll have to put a picture up. Hopefully I put a picture up already. So we'll set this over here. But this is actually it. Yes, I got a special needle minder from Heaven and Earth. needle minders aren't too bad. They're just buttons, you know. Buttons made from, like, photos or whatever. So they're similar to mine, except for they're not the fabric. There. See. They're just buttons. Good magnet, though. Nice and strong. Yeah, there it goes. Anyway, they're strong enough to do that. Oh, this does not like to stay taut. But as you can see, I'm just up in the corner, which means I'm mostly working with grays and some blues. Not completely sure what I'm doing at the moment. This will be a show you when I'm done, which you're not going to see much progress, because 25 minutes, yeah. Full cross 1/1. This is on my pattern keeper, so I won't be doing a stitch with me, which is okay, because it's kind of hard to keep up with stitch with me with something like this. So, yeah, I will try and let you know how many stitches I get in, which will be like, I don't know, 5 or something in 25 minutes. It's tiny. Luckily, a lot of this is going to be mostly fill-in, so that'll definitely help. For sure. Looks cool, though. Looks cool as it's filled in. Don't know why that looks funny right there. The stitch might have ended up... Something went wrong with the stitches right there. I don't know what. Not noticeable. Well, I'm blind, so that probably doesn't count. Anywho, randomly showing you stuff. Going to leave it here, and I'll see you in a sec with my progress. And here we are. Yeah, like I said, you're not really going to be able to tell the difference. I think I got kind of 4 rows done in here. 2, 3. I think it would have been 4. Just filling in, you know, between the stitches that are already there. It is a little bit more slow going. They're single strand, but they are full cross, not tent. And it's just very small, so I have to have my glasses on. And I, of course, go slower with the glasses on. Looks like I did all right, I think. I don't know. On another note, I don't know if I'm going to do any more stitch with me's. Of course I couldn't today. I might have to. Not might have to. I'm making plans to probably go home, visit my parents one weekend, which means I have to pre-film any of these so that they'll go up. Don't know if I'm going to do that. Not sure what plans are with that, in all honesty. Excuse me. I started talking and suddenly gunk in my throat. So probably wouldn't have time to be able to, you know, pre-film 3 or 4 vlogs with Stitch With Me's. I started doing this project, and not only are less people watching, but I'm also losing subscribers. So clearly people aren't interested, I guess. Seemed like a cool idea at the time. And again, I don't know what other people like or dislike. I was trying not to talk about anything too political. You know, there's probably some stuff, but people are so particular about things nowadays. People don't have any level of respect for people with ideas different than their own. They just automatically want to call you bad names if you think something different than them. You know, we live in this massive cancel culture. It's ridiculously stupid and pathetic and immature. Cannot believe how immature people are nowadays. I mean, I'm immature. When people do that, they're even more immature than me, which means they're like, I don't know, 12? 8? You know? Ridiculous. Like I said, I don't know what I said that suddenly made people, like, take a step away. Literally, well, the one that just recently came out, I literally wasn't even talking about much of anything political. It was literally about the importance of the human element in business, you know? You have to take into account what people want, not just numbers. Wouldn't have thought that would be highly political or anything like that, but I don't know. Somebody apparently didn't like it. Don't ask me. There's a song by BTS, and yes, I like BTS. You should be aware of that by now. It's called you know? And it's literally about how the human race has somehow managed to devalue anger. You'd think that'd be something that we'd kind of strive for, and not necessarily. What we should be striving for is to not be so easily angered about unimportant things. And that's exactly what we've done. We've become angry about stupid shit. And because of it, it has devalued anger. So, with so much hate going around because somebody says some random thing about something that's not that important, we no longer fight for the important things. People feel like we're stalling with things like, fighting against racism and other forms of hatred out there. And yeah, we're stalling. Of course we're stalling. We've devalued anger. We get angry about the stupidest things. So when people get angry about the important things, nobody listens anymore. And we kind of did that to ourselves. And I mean, if you want some controversy, here you go. This is something people are doing because they think they are being oh so noble and they're being the savior. What I think is completely fucking ridiculous is the desire to stop using words like manic and crazy because of people with mental health. In case you are curious, I've suffered from depression. I suffer from anxiety. I suffer from social anxiety. My social anxiety has been to the point of pure agoraphobia. I did not leave my house one time. I lived with my parents. I did not leave their house for over 3 months. I did not even go outside during that time. That is the extent of the mental health that I've dealt with. I have never felt more insulted than the moment I heard a YouTuber say we should stop using the term manic and crazy because of people with mental health issues. I was so fucking insulted by that. You're not my savior. It is a word. It is a word. It is a common word. Do not give those words that power. That is completely ridiculous and uncalled for. There's some controversy for you, and if you want to say something about it, feel free, be my guest. But as somebody who does suffer from mental health issues, these words have done nothing to create any sort of negative effect in this world. You gave those words that power. You created that negative effect because you wanted to be the savior, not to help others. That is where I stand on that. And if you want to come on here and defend yourself, feel free to. But all you're doing is proving me right. Somebody who actually wants to stand up for people with something like mental health issues would hear that and say, oh wow, I did not realize that I created that issue. I'm sorry. Instead, most of you would get on here and try to defend yourselves. Because it's not about the person suffering from mental health. It's about you and you making yourself feel good and you making yourself the savior. So while people want to not pay any attention to me or be annoyed by random pointless crap that I say, I'd much rather give you a real excuse to try to cancel me, to unsub, to not bother watching, whatever the case may be. I'd much rather it be for a real valuable reason. And instead of trying to be nice and keep things simple, I've hit the point where I'd much rather just tell you something that'll give you a reason to walk away. So here it is. I'm not doing Stitch with me's. I'm not going to do the Stitch with me's. I might not even do any more of the Vlogtober, the 25/7 challenge, because I don't know, just doesn't seem worth it anymore. So yeah, gonna end this vlog here. Sorry it's on such a bad note. I tried to end it somewhat nicer, but I don't know. It's such a weird community. Oh, we're loving, we're accepting, we want everybody. No, you don't. And another reason for everybody to cancel me, because I'm proof positive that I don't have the right look or the right voice or the right way of thinking, whatever the case may be. I don't know. But I'm not what you want in the crafting community, even though I'm a crafter and you claim to accept everybody. You clearly don't. And you clearly don't over the stupidest of things. So I'll end this here. Maybe you'll see one of these tomorrow. But honestly, at this point, I kind of doubt it. So, don't know when you'll see me again, but maybe never. Who knows? Bye for now, or bye forever.